Voting Theory Class 7 Video 1. In this video we're going to introduce the notion of tactical voting. So let's begin with some definitions. So the first thing I'm going to define is something called insincere voting. Okay? Insincere voting is when a voter casts a ballot that does not reflect how they actually feel about the alternatives. So every voter in our assumptions which we're working under, they have a personal preference for the alternatives. They have a personal ranking of the alternatives. And voting insincerely is when they cast a ballot which is not equal to how they personally feel about the alternatives. For whatever reason, any reason is acceptable. So it could just be something stupid, like you promised your family that you wouldn't vote for A as your top choice, even though you really like A. So you vote A as your bottom choice or something. That would be insincerely voting. Okay. Tactical voting is when a voter votes insincerely with the intention of changing the election results to a more preferable result. So the idea of tactical voting is, for whatever reason there is, like, you believe that if you vote insincerely in a special way, you might be able to get a more preferable result for the election. Okay, so the important distinction is tactical voting, there's an intention to change the election to a more preferable result for you personally, right? So tactical voting is where you try and vote insincerely to get a better result of the election personally. It's also sometimes called strategic voting, okay? Whereas insincere voting is you just vote insincerely for any reason whatsoever. There doesn't need to be a motivation or an intention of changing the outcome of the election, okay? There are three types of tactical voting. That we will study. Okay, I mean, there's more than three types in existence, but there are three most common, most important types. Okay, so one of them, the first one I'll call compromise. The next one I'll call pushover. And the last one I'll call burying. Okay, and these are the three main types of tactical voting which we're going to study in the subsequent videos. But that's it for this video.